Hello, everybody. Monica here, and it is Thursday, and that's one of our favorite days because it's one day closer to the weekend. Well, today we're going to bring you some music from the artist of Shameless Promotions, and they get different music, and I love sharing it with everybody here. I can't wait to bring you the artist today. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our first artist who goes by the name of Fuzz, F like Frank, U Z Z. And he's out of Melbourne, Australia. And he grew up listening to pop heavyweights like Madonna, Michael Jackson, and such. Now, although those influences would help shape his music and style, Fuzz knew his brand of artistry was unique enough to stand on its own. His music is all about bridging the gaps between the appeal of pop and the punch of ADM anthem. Now, the 23-year-old has always been creative. In fact, he found an outlet in acting, painting, and dancing. But eventually, producing and composing music took over because that is what his passion is. Fuzz creates radio friendly, unique sounds. So don't miss out on this stunning new pop anthem, which we are going to bring to you today, and it is called Heart is Bleeding by Fuzz.
All I remember was being right up here in space. Then I was sent out of heaven, I felt so replaced. I was too proud to be fallen, I can't even trace. Memories stayed, but we know that we can't change them. And don't say you knew. And don't say it's you. Control myself. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding. Oh, it's taking over now. I can't control myself. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding. Come and show me the way that you always do. I never felt so alive when I'm right here with you. Sometimes it's hard to fight off all the thoughts that I have. Oh, but I know I have a chance to give you reasons. And don't say you knew. And don't say it's you. Control myself. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding. Oh, it's taking over now. I can't control myself. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding. And don't say you knew. Don't say and don't say and don't say it's you. Don't say and don't say it's you. And don't say you knew. Don't say and don't say and don't say it's you. Don't say and don't say. Oh, it's taking over now. I can't control myself. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding. Oh, it's taking over now. I can't control myself. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding. Oh, it's taking over now. I can't control myself. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding. Oh, it's taking over now. I can't control myself. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding. And don't say you knew. Don't say and don't say you knew. Don't say and don't say it's you. Don't say and don't don't say you will.
Yeah, there you go with Fuzz Heart is Bleeding. Now, Arrow, who you might know as Ben Jones, is the latest project from Huddersfield born, Manchester dwelling musician who has, over the years, supported many big acts, including the Charlatans, the Stranglers, and Badly Drawn Boy. His new EP is Twilight, and it will be released later this year, but the title track is going to be out on October 2nd, just a few days away from now. Now, if the Killers were from Yorkshire and had been living in Manchester for a few years, you'd expect that they might sound a little like this little indie gem. So play it loud. Here we go with Twilight from Arrow.
Love the way you look in the twilight. You better believe me when I tell you that we're staying up all night like insomniacs. So keep the windows up. This car smells like you in the fading sun. Everything that you do moves in slow motion in my mind. The cold ocean keeps me high. If you're rolling, then so am I. Through every fall, yeah, and every fight, you keep me up, always. You keep me up in space, all night. But I love the way you look in the twilight. Baby, can we just go and die tonight? Maybe you could set me free from all the pain I know. And I love the way you look in the sea, yeah. Maybe you could just come and take me there. Shotgun the front seat. It's just me and you, though. But now I'm alone. It feels so strange. This car don't smell quite the same. Remember the skyline with the purple hue. And looking back, everything that you do moves in slow motion in my mind. The cold ocean keeps me high. If you're rolling, so am I. Through every fall, yeah, and every fight, you know you keep me up, always. You keep me up in space. Don't know why, but I love the way you look in the twilight. Baby, can we just go and die tonight? Maybe you could set me free from all the pain I know. And I love the way you look in the sea, yeah. Maybe you could just come and take me there. Shotgun the front seat. It's just me and you, though. It's just me and you, hello, 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 hello. What if I said I'm coming home? 'Cause I love the way you look in the twilight. And I love the way you look in the sea, yeah. Maybe you could just come and take me there. Shotgun the front seat. It's just me and you, though.
just me and you, Lord. Right now, we're going to switch it up a little bit, and I am happy to introduce you to the New York based Japanese Russian duo, and they are called the Day Offs. Um, I tell you, it involves Vladimir Komarov. Now, if you have not heard of Vladimir Komarov, he is the founder of Punk TV, and that is Russia's foremost underground alt group. But also because their debut LP is absolutely brilliant. With the voice reminiscent of Pet Shop Boys' Neil Tennant, this sounds underground and cultish one moment, and accessible and commercially vile the next. So, yet it is cohesive and it is focused. We're going to share with you right now from the Day Offs a song called State of Madness. State of Madness, yeah. By the Days Off, or Day Offs, I should say. Okay, how many of you have ever heard of Pure Phase Ensemble? they're a little bit different because they are an eclectic, rotating group of musicians, and they come together every single year in December during the Dogs Illustrious Space Fest. And the group's makeup constantly changes. It's guided by the artistic vision of a new curator every single year. Well, today we're going to present to you the fantastic instrumental, and this is called Ballin'. okay, it wasn't all instrumental, but there was much of it that was. And wouldn't you like to go to one of the Space Fest? Wow, that would be so much fun. Because you never know who's going to be there. They rotate all the time. The next artists that I'm going to introduce to you are kind of near and dear to my heart because it's rather a bit of the type of music that I like. So let me tell you about them. They're called Vile Assembly, and it's V like Victor, ILE. And they are Mark Wainwright, Mark Webb, and Paul Mason. They're a tight knit trio of songwriters, musicians, and of course, producers. Now, get this, the band was created solely to be the whistleblowers on unjust society. Their purpose to say what needs to be said through the universally understood medium of music. With their bold, beat driven, brazen melodic style, they defy you to not take notice. Fattened by the Horrors of War is an album that takes you through the anger and political unrest of a country which is being stripped bare by the corporate criminals currently in power. Free from fear, the trio are using their musical muscle to speak out, and they won't stop screaming until they have been heard. We want you to listen, absorb, and make change. We present to you right now Suicide Feast.
How can they make these profits from wars and policies made up in
Wow, how about that? I want to hear more from Vile Assembly. For our last song today, I'm going to introduce you to Darto. It's D like dog, A R, T like Tom, O. Now, the album Human Giving comes from the places within us where hope and love exist, where the focus is not on the self and where everything is possible. Humans giving themselves to other humans. The power of listening on all fronts. The desired effect is and was to bring hope in some capacity. You know, it's compelling music at its best. Take a listen to No Self by Darto.
Turning to repeating a name, releasing, underestimating the weight of each piece. Turning to repeating a name, beliefs and underestimating the weight of each piece. Turning to repeating innate beliefs and underestimating the weight of each piece. Turning to repeating innate beliefs and underestimating the weight of each piece. Turning to repeating innate beliefs and underestimating the weight of each piece. Turning to repeating innate beliefs and underestimating the weight of each piece. Turning to repeating innate beliefs and underestimating the weight of each piece. Turning to repeating innate beliefs and underestimating the weight of each piece.
Hope you enjoyed the music today. I know it was different, not what we normally have on, but here at It Matters Radio, we believe in providing you a diverse type of genre, artists, and music from all over the world. It opens up your eyes to what's happening. It opens up your eyes to creativity, and most of all, it opens up your ears to music. So, with that said, we'll be back again tomorrow with another show, and then Sunday we'll have our musical guest on, and that's going to be Renita Zintel, and I think you're going to just love her. She is so down to earth. But until then, guys, keep on rocking on, and we'll see you next time.